Hey everybody, it's Craig from 9 Volt Games, and you just shut up and you watch. Yes, so I am going to be reviewing Final Fantasy X, or FFX, as we all knew it back in the day. Now, this game is going to be hard for me to just show you gameplay of, because it is an RPG. God damn it. I don't even know what I got for a save on this memory card. Oh, this card. This is one I started over probably a couple months ago. Oh, this is a horrible place for me to show you gameplay of. But anybody who's played this game before understands why this is a horrible place. I'm probably gonna die right here. For those of you who are younger and have played, oh yeah, I cheated. For those of you who are younger and have played like Final Fantasy 13 and enjoyed it, I would just like to tell you that that was what we like to call a turn-based battle. Turn-based battles are dead today. There are games that still do it, but they're few and far between. Final Fantasy X to me, in my eyes, I don't know if you can really see me by the way, Final Fantasy X to me is the last great Final Fantasy and is the last Final Fantasy that ever happened. It's the last Final Fantasy that stayed with the tried and true formula of turn-based battles the way we know them, as in you're stationary and you select an attack for everybody in your team, and then your turn goes, and then their turn goes. You know, starting with Final Fantasy XI, which was an MMO. I don't even count that as a Final Fantasy, even though I played the shit out of it. Final Fantasy XII was an offline Final Fantasy XI, but it was great. It was just not a Final Fantasy. And then Final Fantasy XIII turned everything up on its head, which still hit with a lot of people, just not with me. Final Fantasy X, like I said, the last great Final Fantasy to me. And obviously Square knows it, because Square sequelized it immediately, and they are remaking it. I said that they might remake it. I heard rumors. It's absolutely true. It is coming out as an HD remake on the PS3 and the Vita. So you guys will have another chance to go at it in 1080p, which will be completely awesome. what can I say about this game, man? For the time, the graphics were great. The story was excellent. The voice acting was great. The cast of characters was awesome. Everything in this game came together so well and involved you so much in the game itself. And even though the main character has a name, they never say his name throughout the game. So the main character is you. You have that attachment. Even though he has a voice, it's high-pitched, it's girly, he's obnoxious, but he's still an epic hero at the end of the day. And it's just totally awesome to me. He may be the whiniest, bitchiest protagonist of any Final Fantasy, but for some reason he is still one of the most badass. And I don't want to tell you why. I don't want to give away any part of the story, because I know a lot of people are going to go and be playing this for the first time when it gets re-released. But one of the most famous lines in this game is when he's standing on that rock cliff. He actually says, "Listen to my story. This may be our only chance." Listen to my story. I was 16 when this game came out. I had, just started smoking pot. 3 years before that? You imagine me. So excited when this game came out. It came out after Christmas, right? I believe December, the end of December. I had a fat bag of weed. I played the shit out of this game, bro. This game was so good. And it was awesome? I moved to New Hampshire the next year, alright? And I had already beaten this game. I went back and bought this shit again. I was at the point where I was buying games, trading games to buy new games. I went back and bought this game again. Traded it in. 3 years later, I went and bought it again. And I kept it, and that's the one I got today. This game has just been a constant through my life, and as much as I'll tell everybody Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite Final Fantasy, it always comes back to 10 as 10 being my favorite. And I really think it's because of the story. I really do thoroughly enjoy the story of 10. And up until 13 came out, Dan and I said that, best story, blah, 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 came from 10. And it did. I mean, it was easy to follow. A lot of Japanese games, their stories are kind of like over here, over there. 10 was like straight through, bam. And there's a lot in this game for replayability that people don't realize. You have celestial weapons, you have monster hunting, everything. There's so much that you can do in this game, and it's totally worth your time, worth your money. Let's do one more of these turn-based battles that you youngsters might not know about. That's Auron. Auron is one of the single most badass characters in gaming history. That man right there. This is a Game Shark save, by the way. Let's see what I got going on up here. I might as well do a little something.
Lady Yuna, sweet. Why are you here? We rode the airship to the Calmlands when Maester Kinnock summoned us then. Ordered us to deal with the
No, this is spoiler. Alright. You guys have a good one.